Hey, what it do, YouTube? What it do? Welcome back to my freaking channel. Definitely appreciate having you guys here. You already know I put lots of work into this, just trying to build this channel up. So I appreciate all you guys being here and the likes and the comments, whatever. Uh, all the interaction is much appreciated. So thank you guys. So want to get right into the video today, but I've been hibernating. Okay, I've been hibernating, working in the shadows, shooting in the gym, and she wasn't with me. Nah, but yeah, I've been working, just getting some information together, just so I can bring y'all the hard hitting facts, okay, and live in full effect in HD, okay. So yeah, let's. I don't want to even hold y'all. So content of this video, in case you've been living under a rock, so to speak, uh, within the last week or so, there's been lots more information about Epstein coming back into the limelight and his client list and that sort of thing. And you know, the media's obsession with Epstein, they can't let this thing go for whatever reason. They can't let it go. Maybe because they know that he didn't actually kill himself, and uh, just bring attention to the fact that there's some conspiracy and uh, there's some BS going on with the politicians and the connections with Epstein. And it just gets deep. It gets deep. But yeah, like I said, there's information coming out about Epstein's flight list, okay, and his connections, and also with his relationship with Bill Gates, and whether he may have been blackmailing Bill Gates, because apparently Bill Gates was having an affair with a Russian bridge player, very young, very young. So you can see that's a common theme with a lot of these people, these men in high value in their these higher up positions in life, uh, where they like to mess around with younger women. Okay, we'll just say younger people because not always it's not always women. I'll just keep it like that. All right. So yeah, let's just jump right into this video. I'm not trying to keep y'all waiting. Don't want to keep y'all in suspense. So let's just hop right to the video then. All right. Got this video. Uh Shout out to Awaken with JP. This guy always has a very comedic light on some very intense and serious topics. So uh I can learn something from this guy. It's to be how to have more fun. I think we all can learn something from. So
here, a spokeswoman for Bill Gates tells the Wall Street Journal disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein tried to squeeze money out of the tech giant by threatening to expose an alleged affair.
Whoa, Mr. Gates and Mr. Epstein connected yet again. This is great. They deserve each other. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants. These two shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. Today, we're gonna take a quick gander at a story. It's been breaking all over. I'm actually surprised how many outlets are talking about this story, where Mr. Epstein committed suicide. Rest in peace, you piece of bleep.
right.
Blackmailed Bill Gates to get involved in a charitable organization, threatening to expose an alleged affair Mr. Gates had with a Russian woman. And we'll get into those details in a second. But one curiosity I have is, okay, like we all know Gates met with Epstein a fair bit. And that was after Epstein was initially convicted of pedophilia activity, minor attracted person activity, if you will. So some would say, like, why would he keep meeting with this guy? Like, if nothing else, like, let's just say they're both evil. But if nothing else, Bill is intelligent. He knows the optics of this look bad. And when Bill and his now ex-wife, Melinda, were going through the divorce, Melinda publicized, like, dude, one of the reasons why I'm leaving this bastard is, like, I don't feel good about how he was connected to Epstein. So is one of the reasons why Bill was as connected as he was with Epstein, because he was under the thumb of potential blackmail. Who knows? But it's a curiosity I have. Let's take a look at the story. Referencing Fox News on this, those idiots that fired Tucker Carlson. I have no loyalty to Fox News, but this is a nice, concise video report that we'll take a look at.
Epstein and Gates reportedly met a half dozen times. Gates says it was only to talk about philanthropy and has denied any connection to Epstein's illegal activities.
They're philanthropists. They're both very giving people. Sam Bankman-Fried was a philanthropist. Epstein, he's a philanthropist.
Hey, I'm in video squared right now, just so you know. Okay? Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at my pain. This is just the only way I can present it, okay? Moving on. Moving on.
Bill Gates is a philanthropist. Don't question it. These are good people. They're doing philanthropy. They're meeting about philanthropy. No need to ask questions. Go back to sleep.
Molly Line, live in Boston with the details. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Dana. Yeah, according to this new report, the disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein did try to get money out of Bill Gates. Now, this is reporting from the Wall Street Journal. They say that Epstein found out that the Microsoft co-founder had an alleged affair with a young Russian bridge player named Mila Antonova.
You got a question like, dude, what's wrong with Bill? Like, for someone to be turned on about a bridge player, like,
right? Like, what the hell is a bridge player, first of all? Like, he's like basically saying, I find that Chinese checkers player extremely hot, and I'm going to go in on that.
Dude, you play bridge? Do that. That really gets my juices flowing. By the way, I would also say, as they're reporting, Epstein was trying to get money out of Bill Gates. I doubt he wanted money. Yes, he did want money. Bill, I want you to contribute to this charitable organization. I'm guessing what he wanted more than Bill Gates's money was a sense of control and influence over Mr. Gates.
Reportedly met Gates in 2010 when she was in her 20s, the two sharing a passion for the card game that she relays in this YouTube video posted nearly 13 years ago.
Years ago, I said to everyone that I'm going to meet this guy. Nobody believed me. Last year, I played against him at the same table at the National Bridge Tournament in Washington, D.C. I didn't beat him, but I tried to kick him with my leg.
It's pretty funny. Now, during the alleged affair, Bill Gates was 55 years old and she was in her mid or early 20s. And that's like, yeah, she's a legal adult for sure. And that's also creepy, kind of Epstein-ish, if you know what I mean. Not quite, but headed in that direction. I don't know if that raises more suspicions of Bill's potential other activities with Epstein, but it certainly is a little bit creepy, at least.
Yeah, creepy to say the least. I mean, to be fair, she was legal, so to speak, but still creepy. The guy is like 30, 40 years older. But I mean, you do see that in some cases. Some older guys do like to date much younger women, basically being a sugar daddy. So he was probably just a sugar daddy, the Bill Gates sugar daddy. Like, let's be honest, it happens.
By the way, before we get back into this, Bill Gates's camp, his PR, none of them have denied this affair. They're all but acknowledging it. So it seems relatively solid. Bill Gates had an affair with a Russian bridge player. That unto itself, I don't care. The guy doesn't have values. He's not moral. He doesn't have actual principles rooted in his heart and soul. So I'm certainly not surprised that he was cheating on his wife. There's other affairs that have been publicized. So that part's no big deal. But of course, the connection with Epstein, that's the big deal.
Epstein met Antonova 3 years later and reportedly paid for her to attend software coding school. Then in 2017, the Wall Street Journal reports that Epstein emailed Gates asking to be reimbursed for those costs. Now, this came...
It's kind of like a mafia tactic. Like,
he's like, yeah, I'm going to pay for you. That's such a good way to put it. That is a mafia tactic. Like, yeah, I'm going to pay, put the money up for your little love, your love tryst, your little love thing. So she can go to school, do her thing. But I'm going to need that money back. But why couldn't Gates just pay for himself? He is a multimillionaire.
I expect you to pay. Yeah, I want you to pay. Or else I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
writes the paper, after Epstein failed to persuade the billionaire to contribute to a charitable fund that Epstein had tried to create with JP Morgan Chase. And to Nova Review's comment on Gates, a spokeswoman for Gates told the Wall Street Journal this: Mr. Gates met with Epstein solely for philanthropic purposes.
We can't stress that word enough. Philanthropic. Think of Bill Gates as philanthropic. That's the only purpose. And we want you to be dumb enough that you think anytime the word philanthropic is used, good is happening, good deeds are happening, and the people doing those are good people. That's what we want. That's why millions are spent on Bill's PR image. So he's framed as a philanthropist, because we think you're dumb enough to not think for yourself and ask any questions anytime a philanthropic word is used. Epstein was a philanthropist.
Having failed repeatedly to draw Mr. Gates beyond these matters, Epstein tried unsuccessfully to leverage a past relationship to threaten Mr. Gates. Now, the Wall Street Journal points out that this gives us some insight into how Epstein operated, writing, when the relationship soured, he could turn against people.
Yeah, of course. Epstein's not a good guy. He's going to blackmail people. He's going to have relationships turn sour. And he was trying to influence Bill Gates. So nonetheless, that's the story that's been hit in the headlines. And I wanted to share this with you so we could watch it together and get a little bit curious about old Bill and Jeffrey hanging out together, being so connected. But nonetheless, my thoughts on these two haven't changed. It's like, I thought he was evil. Billy Boy was evil. And here's this story, and it's like, yeah, I still think he's evil. Doesn't change my mind about anything. It certainly just increases the intensity of my curiosity about Bill's.
Okay. All right. Well, we got it. We got the gist of it there. And yeah, I would have to agree with him as well. Like, my opinion has not changed or swayed at all of what I think about these people. You know, like, I think they're not good people. Probably dealing with some shady figures, dealing in some shady kind of situations. Yeah, it's very mind numbing to think of these kind of things are going on, and it is just puts like a pit in the bottom of your soul. Like, man, there's really these sort of evil people out there, and this is what they had to do to call their way to the top, and they're all blackmailing each other and have all these secret details on each other, so that way none of it could ever go out to the media and start speaking about the truth. Like, and you see like certain celebrities who are being broken, and like Bill Gates, or not Bill Gates, Jim Carrey, certain celebrities who are kind of trying to break through the whole mystique and break through, or just try to kind of give the public audience some kind of window into some of the things that are going on, and they'll do it very subtly and do it in a humor in a very humorful way, but there's lots of it's funny and it's very jovial. But what they're talking about are actual like serious topics and serious things. So a very interesting time that we're in right now, with all this information coming out, especially how the media is treating it. Like, you would think that they just try to sweep this under the rug, but no, they're presenting it as is. So there's definitely more information coming out soon, I would imagine, especially with Ghislaine singing like a bird, singing like the Tweety bird. So we'll have to just pay attention to that. But you guys already know I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and just make sure y'all come back to the channel, drop a like, subscribe, put a comment in, whether I'm doing good, whether you like the videos or not. I really appreciate the feedback, because the truth hurts, but somebody's got to report it, and we can't rely on the mainstream media. So it's got to be people like myself and people like JP. So yeah. With that being said, you guys already know. Okay. Truth hurts, but somebody got to do it. Okay. All right. Peace. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.